Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Welcome to the Armory. Welcome to the match reaction to that. Arsenal won, Monaco won 5-4 on penalties. Jeez, I'm dreading Sunday, if I'm honest right now. Cole, big up to you for joining me. How are you? First, we'll start with how are you?
Good evening. Good evening. I'm not too bad. I think we can both practically say we've just wasted 2 hours of our life watching that game, which that's some worrying signs there and some question marks to go through with this.
A lot of question marks. Yeah, we're going to try and get through this as quick as we possibly can, because I think it looks like Cole's struggling with what I've got. I've got a cold as well. It's not. It's not.
Yeah.
It's
I've had it all week.
Yeah,
I've had it all week. It's killing me. It's absolutely killing me, mate. So
let's quickly get into comments. Gooner Greg, see you soon. I'm all Arsenal out for one day. Take care. Keep up the. Thank you very much, Gooner Greg. Big up to Moss again. Thank you for joining me on the watch along, Moss. Really appreciate it. Saying hi to me and you, and Tony Fulbrook again. You're here. Big up to you, Tony. Thank you for joining us on the watch along. Rainy Colds there, man. We need aircon on high here. All right, no need to rub it in. Yeah, that was just a nightmare game. I didn't enjoy it at all whatsoever. I'm trying to find the teams here because I have got them here. There we go. This was the teams. Arsenal started with Ramsdale in goal, Timber, Saliba, Kivior, Tomiyasu, Thomas Partey, Declan Rice, Smith Rowe, Vieira, Martinelli, and Eddie Nketiah. What did you think of the lineup when you first saw it, though?
A mismatch. First things first, it was a mismatch. Ramsdale being a goal wasn't surprised with. That Gabriel got dropped and Kivior came in. We needed to see what they were like. I think Kivior did make a few mistakes during that time, and so did Saliba as well. I think Saliba's fitness is still not quite there. Yeah, but you could just see that he was trying to grow into his role as the game was going along. Tomiyasu, surprisingly, he was one player that I didn't really make a problem with, excluding the fact of the goal we conceded, but that was between him and Thomas Partey not getting hold of their man. Partey, I thought Partey for me controlled the tempo of the game. He might be slow, but he is very good with his passing. Well, his short range passing anyway. Rice, personally, I think his fitness is still not there yet.
Yeah,
Smith Rowe, I thought in the first half, I thought Smith Rowe was actually very good, and then in the second half, he just went very, very quiet. Fabio Vieira, look, don't get me started on Vieira, please. I've been screaming this on my channel and on numerous others. I'll say it again. Great technical ability, but that guy just is a powder puff cake. He just keeps getting bounced. Martinelli, I thought was decent. Obviously, I posted you in the comment during the live stream, and that was the fact that how ironic that all the players going down the left-hand side on Martinelli's side, because they wouldn't dare use Fabio Vieira. Yeah. And then we come on to the coup de grace. Okay, let me just put it to you this way. Nick Nketiah may have scored the equaliser goal, which sent us to penalties in the end, but he done a Luigi, won by doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
But it was a mismatch. It was a mismatch of a lineup, and it's just fitness at the end of the day for these players.
Yeah.
But I was excited to see Partey and Rice together. Very excited. I thought, oh, okay, we might be able to see something here. And you can just tell that this team is not quite functioning the right way. They're not quite gelling in the correct way they should be. It's a little bit, I'm not going to say it's worrying, because we still have one more pre-season friendly to go to yet, and that's obviously the Charity Shield game against City on Sunday. And then we face Forest Saturday lunchtime next Saturday. So we have still got time, but it's a bit concerning. I wouldn't lie.
Yeah. What's more concerning is what has just been shared on the Gunslingers WhatsApp group is Jesus has had a procedure, so he's going to be out for weeks, not a couple of days. So that's more concerning now, because that means I have to see Eddie more, which I don't want to see. I don't want to see Eddie. at all.
I would I would say this right here, right now. I'm going to be very honest with you. I would rather Trossard play as the false number 9 than any out there because look, no Balogun in the squad at all. It seems like now, no. I've want Balogun to stay. I want Nketiah to bugger off to Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
That ain't going to happen. So you better get at least between 40 and 50 million for Balogun and then use that money to go and get another striker who is actually going to compete against Gabriel Jesus. But now it looks like Arteta may not have a choice. He may have to keep hold of Balogun, but it's only going to be for a few weeks. So, I mean, we don't play any hard teams until we play. When do we play Man United? Is that the 4th game in or something along those lines?
Something like that, yeah.
So you should be able to do something about that. But this game frustrated the hell out of me. The passing weren't slick, too many loose balls.
Yeah.
It was a typical preseason friendly.
Yeah. That's why I put it on the intro that it was a friendly. I didn't even bother putting saying it's an Emirates Cup because I don't care that we won a trophy. I couldn't give a monkey's butt. I'm not Tottenham. Proper shields for me. None of these things that we're sponsored by. Let's get into the comments here. Glad to see ESR moving and grooving. Yes, it was good to see him. And to be fair to ESR, obviously he's just been part of a tournament as well, so he hasn't had a rest. He's literally just joined up with us in America, so he's not had subsequent rest.
Yeah, he's not, but he will take confidence from obviously the under-21s winning the European Championship. So it would give it'll give him a bit of a boost. And I saw that a little bit in his game. His good touch and technical ability.
Yeah,
it looked good. He did look good in the first half. In the second half, he just died out. He just went very, very quiet.
He did. Luke's saying, "Can we delay the start of the season, please? Because we ain't nowhere near ready."
If we don't hit the ground running, it's going to be peak.
Yeah,
it's going to be peak.
Obviously, for people that watch my watch longs, they know I have animations. I've got a feeling I'm using Man City one quite a few times on Sunday. I'll be honest right now. It's going to be painful, but it is what it is. Saka, Odegaard, Jesus, Gabriel, all in Sunday. Well, Jesus definitely not now.
Jesus definitely out. No,
that's a nightmare. Can't believe the so-called supporters slack. Oh, I hate. It's honest. Sometimes I really do hate our fan base. Why are they picking on Rice? Rice has not had a break. He's so far behind us in pre-season training and fitness and everything like that. It's madness. And think Partey was great. I look at Partey in a different way that some of you people do. I don't think he's very good. He for me hampers the way that we play, but that's just my view. And I get that people love him, and that's fine. It's just my view. I think he's an absolute pain in my butt. Right out of sync. Yeah, he is. He's out of sync. Don't worry about it. You're right. Partey is slow, and that's a big issue. Thank you, Tony. You can see it. He is too slow for me. He slows up the play, and when he tries to do a long pass, most of the time it goes wrong.
And is that not due to fitness? Is that not due to fitness?
I just
how many games has he started pre-season?
I just don't think he's very good. I just don't think he's very good. That's just my opinion.
I can't agree with you on that one.
No, that's fine. But no.
Look, Rice had some good spurts. That on the playing on the left side of the centre midfielder, he actually looked good. He had some nice passes. The 1-2 in Martinelli that could have set up a 6-yard tap in for Eddie Nketiah in the first half. That could have gone in. I thought that was pretty sweet. I'm not gonna dunk on Declan Rice at all. You know, his lack of fitness. If he was fully fit and he was just stinking up the joint, then I call you out on it. But it's lack of fitness at the end of the day for him, and he still has to. He also needs to get used to his new players as well. You know, you've been at West Ham for 6 years, and now you're into a new team with new ambitions. So we're going to go Thomas Partey. No, look. Does he slow up the play a little bit? A little bit, but I didn't think he was slow regarding of his movement. I think his movement today was actually was the same as what I've seen of Thomas Partey. I wouldn't say he's slow. I think you're more so because of his build-up play. But there were a couple of, I did notice towards before he then got subbed off, a couple of long-range passes where he did go a little bit AWOL. But maybe that's once again, I don't want to keep using fitness as an excuse, but we're in pre-season and you're supposed to build up your fitness through pre-season. So that's what I would go with that. Okay.
Yeah. I don't want to put the guy's name up because I don't like him. So I'm just going to say put the next message up from Moss saying it's about scar tissue. So the scar tissue has been an issue for Jesus' knee. So, okay, we'll see what happens there. We can't sell Balogun now, surely, with Jesus injured. We're selling him. It's just happening. Unfortunately, we just have to get ready for it. I'm sorry we've all known it. If Jesus gets injured, we're left with Nketiah, a club to blame. I still think we're going to get a right forward that I think is capable of playing in the middle. I think that's what we're going to be doing. Just chill for a little bit. I think there's a plan. And I hope the plan pays off. We can't keep making excuses for Party. I'm with you, Tony. If I'm honest, I could run past Party and I'm 66. Big up to you, Tony. But we're going to talk about some of the subs that came on. Let's just go through because there was loads. I'm trying to get up the list up now. So Gabriel came on. What did you think of Gabriel when he came on?
I didn't think he had anything to deal with, really. What I will say is his connection with him and the other sub as well, Kieran Tierney, my baller, they were both intertwining with each other. So every time Gabriel came onto the left back role, Tierney then switched into his centre half role. So kind of like it's good cohesion that they got there. But I don't think Gabriel did anything wrong. I don't think he did anything right either. I think it was just a standard substitution, 5 out of 10. Usually when you come on for that sort of thing.
Yeah, Tierney, I thought he looked very sharp when he came on, to be honest.
He was excellent. I will be honest with you. Timber played on that left-hand side. Timber actually looked very, very good today. And when Tierney come on, I think he gave you that little bit of the more throwback dynamic type of thing that he does, which is just bombing up the left, putting crosses into the box, and just playing hard-nosed defending at the back. This is why I love Tierney. It's why a lot of people do like Tierney. Not because of his inverted way, because he doesn't invert at all. He's just your simple bog standard left-sided fullback.
Yeah, exactly.
It's bread and butter. It's beans on toast.
Yeah,
and everyone loves beans on toast.
So. Exactly. I don't, but that's a whole different story, to be fair. But Odegaard, what about Odegaard when Odegaard came on?
Odegaard actually looked decent. He came on. I think he tried to create a couple of chances. One of them going to Fabio Vieira, and instead of him trying to put a ball into the box, should have cut on his left and took the shot like Saka would have done. But I think Odegaard. I think Odegaard did decently.
Okay. I'm going to dread asking this one because I know how you feel about him, but I'm going to say Havertz.
Didn't exactly do a lot, but I did see a little bit of his build-up play. Usually at Chelsea, it was all very bog standard, very, very slow. Quick tempo. I think it is going to suit Havertz better, but time will tell how well he does go moving further forward. So that was honestly, I've seen highlights of him in preseason. This is the first time I've actually seen him in a proper live performance.
Yeah.
And look, I'm still the judge, jury, and executioner on Kai Havertz. Okay, I'm not going to say a word until he starts showing that it was Chelsea that completely and utterly screwed him over, and not he is just a bad player and can't play in the Premier League. So
that's fair enough.
It's just that at the end of the day. I know people are saying, "Oh, because he's with us now, we should now support him and back him." I go, no, because he's been in the league 3 seasons and scored. He's been in the league for 3 seasons. You should be up and running after 3 seasons. If you're not, then obviously you're not accustomed to the Premier League.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Exactly. We'll move on to Trossard.
He changed everything on that front. He changed absolutely everything. The fact that Brighton let him go for, was it like 27 million or no? So 21 million plus 6 million in add-ons, I think it was. The fact they let him go for that money is the bargain of the century. I said this in January. This is bargain of the century for Trossard. He is excellent. He is absolutely bloody excellent. And I love this dude. I just think you put him either. You could put him on the left. You could play him as a false 9. You could play him as an attacking number 10. You could play him on the left or right side of a centre midfielder. It seems like you stick him in an attacking position.
Yeah,
he just knows what to do.
Yeah.
So, I thought, he had a couple of chances. Well, one he really should have put across the keeper, instead of straight at. But apart from that, I thought, Trossard I thought was excellent when he came on.
No, fair enough. We're going to miss out Marquinhos because obviously he only played like 10 minutes, so it's not worth it. But we've still got Ben White. So what did you think of Ben when he came on?
I always say from a defender, if you don't hear his name, he's had a solid game. And you know what? I didn't hear Ben White's name in a bad way once.
Yeah.
Did not. He just solidified that right back position. Standard job. Standard job.
Jorginho, what did you think of him?
He came over Thomas Partey and he gave a little bit more. His passing was a lot more crisp.
Yeah.
I'll give him that. But there was a reason why he is the backup number 6 in this league. He is one of those players that can come in and just say if we're drawing or we're down 2-1 and you bring him on, he's there to calm down the midfield. He's there to calm down the team. He's there to his leadership and his experience will come out, and that's what he is there for. Also as well, his penalty was absolute dirt. It was hop, skip, and top right bins. I'm like, what the hell?
It's not good when you got blood pressure issues, and there you are watching it going, "Oh, it's gone over." But no, very good. Penalty.
Sorry. Go back to Harrods' penalty. That was also dirty as well.
Oh yeah, his was great. But I don't like the Jorginho way. It's just horrid to watch. It's like
it goes in. It goes in. It goes in. So.
It goes in. Yeah, it's just mad. Right, that's all the subs. So we're going to get into the comments. Truss and Kudu. Let's see where Kudu goes. Let's wait and see. Gabriel better than Kivior for sure, says Moss. Saliba and Gabriel are best pairing. Yes, but I still think we're going to get another centre back. Just wait and see. Timber played both sides. Rather cool. Be careful, he's my boy. I've got a feeling this might be about Havertz. Beans on toast with some cheese on top. Lovely job, please.
Luke's got it. Luke's got it. Come on.
Sorry, excuses for Rice and Party for fitness, but not my boy Havertz. Please explain. I think, to be fair, Luke's actually answered it. In fairness to Havertz, he's always been selecting no matter who's the manager. It's just that no one knows why.
He played 35 times last season for Chelsea in the Premier League.
Yeah.
And yet he's still got. But apparently I got told he was their best goal scorer. Yeah, with 7. Guess who also scored 7 last season for Arsenal? Granit Xhaka.
Yeah. Right. Yep. The report coming through seems to be saying a simple scope cleans some junk in the probably 3 to 4 weeks. Okay. It just worries me that this has played up how many months now since the surgery. It's a little bit alarming, if I'm honest. The question is, did we improve when they came on? Yes, we did. For me,
the tempo. I think the tempo got faster and the intensity was there. Yeah. It needed to be because it just felt like we were drowning in wallpaper paste at the time because nothing was happening. Yeah. So, I thought when the subs came on, when you make 7 subs in one go, and I know it's friendly, but Jesus, that upsets the balance of your team so much. It takes you roughly about 10, 15 minutes to eventually get going. Luckily, we got 2 ballers in Tierney and Trossard. I don't know what the hell to do in that situation, but you know what.
100%, yeah. But it's just, honestly. Big up to Brenny saying evening to me and KB. Hope you're doing well, Brenny. Always some from Mars, Luke, of course. It happens a lot after knee surgeries for athletes next year and have scarring stuff to clean up. Yeah, it's just not perfect for me, if I'm honest.
It's not ideal with the season starting next Saturday.
No, exactly.
Well, technically next Friday, but our first game's next Saturday. So
yeah. Obviously, we're going to be doing a Man City preview on, I think I'm doing it Saturday night. So I don't want to talk too much about the City game, but are you slightly dreading it?
Well, put it this way: if you lose the Community Shield, you go on to win the league.
True.
If you go back through past history, whoever wins the Community Shield doesn't go on to win the league. So if we get dicked 5-0, you're going to get all the negative Nancy turn around and say, we are not going to win the title at all. And then guess what? It's just reverse psychology then. So, look, am I dreading playing Man City? Yes, I am. I am, because guess what? Guardiola is just a monster of a manager. They've got a monster of a team. They've got the Terminator scoring goals for fun. Yeah, of course I'm scared against Man City. Of course I am.
Yeah.
But, Arteta should be thinking of, we have an opportunity now to try and maybe take maybe get the first right-hander on them before the season starts. So make some work, think about, we're still here. We're still here. But I don't know. I am worried for the City game. I will be doing a watch along on my channel as well. It'll be the first watch along of the season. So prepare for a lot of shit slinging probably if it goes horribly wrong. So
if you want an 18+ watch along, definitely Cole is the man. 18+ watch along is definitely him. I'm more the PG version. So Cole is the 18+. If you want loads of swearing, I'll allow it, because obviously I don't read the swear words in the chat box either. So
yes, no animal cruelty gets harmed in my videos, but my printer down there does get some harm. So you'd have to watch my last Man City stream where we got battered by them at City, where I kicked the living crap out of my printer. It still works, but there's a dent in it. So anyway, but no, as I said, nervous, but it is still friendly at the end of the day. And you can only take what the team gives you. I just hope we come up there, we put in a good performance and actually fight for it. Yeah, and not let the women and children get violated this time. So that was my problem today. The performance today wasn't good again, and that's what I need. I need to see performance, and I'm just not seeing it. Big up to Arsenal Forever. I know your name's different in this, but I know you as Arsenal Forever. Breaking news: Jesus to miss the first few weeks of the Premier League season with knee injury. Thank you very much. We have talked about it earlier, but thank you ever so much for sharing it with us anyway. We will beat City on Sunday, says Tony. Very confident, Tony. I'd be scared of Worcester City the way we're defending right now. Mature audience preferred, says Moss. With Jesus out, I would play Trossard in a 9. I cannot see us signing a striker. Would like us to. Like I've always said, I'd be happy to spend 20 million on Taremi, but it's not going to happen. But that's what I would do. It's worth a punt. But that's it. Like I said, we're both suffering with cold, so we wanted to make this nice and quick. But Cole, where can people find you, my friend? Yeah, you can find me on Twitter or whatever that freaking Escape now is on days. You'll find me on find us on Instagram as well, Gun Down UK. Find us on our YouTube channel. We've just released a video prior to the game that happened regarding the David Raya personal terms agreed. I turned around and said it is healthy competition for Aaron Ramsdale, so he's not getting complacent. You'll also find me as well on Reddit as well, so go check us out on there. And next week on Spotify and iTunes, we will have our first episode out of the Gun Down podcast. So myself and my co-host, Jack McFadden, who signed a contract with me back in March, we'll be doing our own weekly podcast talking about. First episode will basically be what we've learned in pre-season so far and gearing up to the Arsenal Forest game next Saturday as well. So, go check us out there. And also, please, guys, make sure you're smashing the likes on this video, okay? And also subscribe to the channel. They are doing bits on this channel. So, please, please, please give them some love. Smash the likes on the video and hit that red button, please.
Thank you very much, Cole. Really appreciate it. But guys, I will be back on, crikey, when will I be back? Friday. Arsenal news. Friday night I'll be back. Unless there's breaking news before that, which could happen. I don't rule it out if I'm honest. And then I'll be back on Saturday on FTSN for Cole's going to try not to laugh here. I'm doing Rochdale versus Ebbsfleet watch along. I love National League. It's one of my favourite leagues to do watch along too.
I've got absolutely nothing wrong with National Leagues. I also support a National Long League. National
Who do you
League
support?
team.
Aldershot.
Nope. Remember, I was born in South Ockenden, which is in Essex. It's also half an hour outside of East London. Dagenham and Redbridge.
Okay. All right.
And I don't know how we're going to do. I think we might suck, but.
Well, being Arsenal fans, we also kind of have a soft spot for Boreham Wood as well, because obviously we have a big link up.
I've been
with
to Boreham Wood before.
Yeah, well, that's where my grandparents were from.
Okay, fair enough.
That's where I started watching the Arsenal women, was at Boreham Wood. So that's why I've always been a big advocate of the Arsenal women. Basildon for Luke and Southend, exactly. Southend United for Luke. But yeah, we love the National League. But guys, really appreciate it. It's been a quick stream because we're all ill. We all want to go to bed now. Take care, everyone. See you later. Bye-bye.